So while playing with the San Francisco 49ers, he made a game-winning catch during the 2011-2012 NFL playoffs that people still talk about to this day. Then he won Super Bowl 50 as a member of the Denver Broncos. Off the field, he Roomba'd his way through Dancing with the Stars. This is all very impressive for this athlete who also made 2 Pro Bowl appearances. Joining us now this morning is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Vernon Davis. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm so happy that you're joining us this morning. You have lead a really full life. So I wonder if you wouldn't mind talking about the Olympics first, and then we'll get to all the other fantastic projects. Is that cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. So I wanted to talk about the latest news is that there's Japan's state of emergency is rendering no spectators. And I wonder, since you were a professional athlete, what does the presence of spectators do to your athletic performance? Does it help it? Does it hinder it? I wonder if you could address that for us.
Yeah, so I think the presence of spectators, I think it actually enhances your performance. Because if you think about it, that's what we play for. That's
Yeah.
why we play. It's nothing like having someone support you and be a part of what you're doing because it brings a lot of joy, excitement, and you just look forward to it. So not having that, it takes away a lot. It takes away from the game a lot.
Sure, sure. I bet, yesterday we were pontificating on this show since none of us have played professional sports, but I just wondered about the Olympic Village and what that might be like as, if there are no spectators, maybe the teammates will all rally around each other. Yay? Nay? No? Am I reaching for the stars here?
No. I think you're right. You have to support and lean on one another. It's just one of those things. But the Olympics is something else. I've been to the last 3 Olympics, Winter Olympics, and the last one I went to was in Pyeongchang. So I know what it's like, and especially that atmosphere. You people when you leave the Olympics, you talk about the amount of people that were actually there.
Right.
So I can imagine it would be really hard for those who are competing, but you have to lean on each other for sure.
Right, right, absolutely. So I would be remiss if I didn't talk to you about some of the challenges that some of these athletes are facing. I'm talking, of course, right now about Sha'Carri Richardson, the track and field star, who was left off the Olympic team for testing positive for marijuana. This has resonated even beyond the world of sports. What are your thoughts on her not being allowed to compete?
Yeah, I think it's tough. I think it's really tough for her testing positive. But it's yes, it's one, like you said, it's one of those things that comes up a lot.
Hmm.
Athletes testing positive for marijuana. And then it goes back to people saying, hey, they need to hurry up and legalize
Right,
marijuana because it has some health benefits.
sure.
But it also goes back to just us as athletes just taking ownership and just being responsible for
Right,
and knowing that, hey, if we do this, this could happen. You
right.
you know what I mean?
I do.
So we just have to be really strategic and just make sure we're thinking when it comes to our performance and being there for our team.
I hear you. Okay,
Yeah.
Mr. ESPYs, Mr. Voice of
Mhm.
the ESPYs, congratulations. You will be like the voice of God. What are you doing to prepare?
You know what? Preparing is just going over the material,
Hmm.
just continuing to just work on your enunciation, your
Hmm.
speeches, the names, because you
Yeah.
want to make sure that you're really well versed when it comes to those names. When pronouncing, because you
Right,
want to get everyone's names right. So just making sure that I'm technical things when it comes to just delivering my
right,
dialogue.
right. So I will tell you, as a former voice of a team, I'm the voice of the New York Mets. You get something wrong, they will come for your head, Mr. Davis. So make sure you practice. Now entering the stage. You love him as a quarterback. Some of you hate him. Tom Brady. I'm sure you've practiced that one. Who are you looking forward to seeing and working with? And it has to be interesting as someone who played in the league for so long, and now you're seeing them in a different role. What's that like going to be like for you?
Yeah, it's gonna be different. It's totally different. I'm usually the guy sitting in the audience watching the performance and hearing someone else's voice. Um, but it's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing Stephen Curry, Anthony Mackie, those guys. Those are guys I'm very familiar with. But yeah, it's gonna be an exciting show. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone accept their awards and just being a part of the entire atmosphere of the
Hmm.
ESPYS. This is the first time I've I'm doing this as far as being
This
the
is,
voice. But
it's
I'm
very
excited.
exciting. It's very exciting,
Yeah,
and you have so many projects, and I know that you have said you don't want to be just known as someone who played professional football, and I think you are well on your way to doing that. Can we talk real quick about your movie that you're starring with, Bruce
yeah,
Willis?
yeah,
Hello, what's that like?
absolutely.
Real quick.
No, it's good. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. It reminds me a lot about football because of the preparation that goes into the actual craft and just understanding what you're doing before you get in front of that camera. But it's totally different for me. It's something that I'm not really accustomed to, but I'm learning. I'm
Right.
continuing to learn and I'm growing in this space. So I think just continuing to just get better and with my auditions and being in front of the camera, I can fall in love with this.
I think the people watching the camera are going to fall in love with you, although I have to think that memorizing lines is probably easier than up downs. But that's just me.
No, I wouldn't say. No, it's not easy. You have to come up with a process, and
All right.
my process is just getting in front of that script, taking it page by page every couple of days, and just working on the techniques that I've learned to really memorize those words. You know what I mean?
Look
And
at
just
you.
owning those words.
Look at you. Very
Yeah.
exciting. Congratulations on everything. We will listen for your voice tomorrow. It was wonderful to meet you. Of course, you can always check out Vernon Davis tomorrow, the ESPY Awards on ESPN.